Boris Johnson has said we must leave the EU by the 31st of October. With May's deal dead and no renegotiation possible, the only way we can do this is through a no-deal Brexit. A no-deal Brexit will hit the poorest first and worst, and it will guarantee that this crisis drags on. But more than that, a no-deal Brexit is utterly inconsistent with everything Boris Johnson has ever said about Brexit, from when the referendum happened up until the leadership contest now. In 2014, he said this.
I'd vote to stay in the single market. I'm in favour of the single market. I want us to be able to trade freely with our European friends.
When the referendum came, he didn't just argue for a deal, but for a great deal.
And what I want is a deal for Britain. And I think that that's what we'll get. I believe that it would be possible to do a deal very rapidly indeed, based on the existing patterns of trade.
In every exchange, he argued that we would continue to trade freely with Europe, just like we do at the moment.
You seem to think, unlike our former man in Brussels, who's been at the heart of European negotiations for years, that we'll be able to negotiate a favourable deal pretty much on the same terms as we have now because we've had that relationship with the European Union.
That's right.
What was he saying as Foreign Secretary?
There is no plan for no deal because we are going to get a great deal.
We are going to get a deal that will be of huge value and possibly.
And in his first big speech after he resigned, he didn't mention no deal once. He first backed no deal just when a Conservative leadership contest looked inevitable. When Theresa May was trying to force her deal on Britain, Boris said,
This is not democracy. That is not what we voted for.
So why is Boris trying to force no deal on Britain any different? Just like Theresa May's deal, it's a Brexit that no one voted for and no one argued for during the referendum.